another Moonlighter live stream. And I might have just woke up, but you know what? That's okay. It's okay. And I'm pretty sure, if I can remember correctly, of what we did last time. Was I did beat the final boss of the first dungeon, and which unlocked the second dungeon, which is the forest dungeon, which actually I'm gonna go through now. I need to go through the forest dungeon anyways to upgrade all my gear. Now, another thing about the forest dungeon though is that it's a lot more expensive to escape, but everything also is like worth a lot more. That's yeah, that's another item too. Oh, that's still on my inventory. We'll find it. Okay. So that's another new thing that you can get. It's there is HP potion too, which is an upgrade of normal potion. And it does a lot more healing. 75 health compared to 40, so yeah, pretty nice to have. I don't really just store a whole bunch of them. Just sell those. Okay, you feel like figuring out the prices for those right now. Hey, what's up? Just woke up and I'm seeing you're doing a live stream, so you know, it's alright. Oh shoot. No, don't make me drop my item. Ah, it's okay. These eggs is getting annoying. Oh my god. Very confused about what that's supposed to mean, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna use the last two of these, and I'm just gonna use one of those. Yeah, it's like majority of my health back. Yeah, now I'm getting the items I need. For, yeah. Patterns. Oh yes, these dungeons do indeed have patterns. You may think they are random, you may even think they are chaotic, but no. No, they are actually quite the opposite. There's reason in repetition. Jesus Christ. Oh, give me a second. Alright. some sort of divine guide, a template of sorts, followed every time the dungeon rebuilds itself. For instance, we all know there are 3 floors to a dungeon, but have you noticed how this healing hot spring appears on every floor, and how it always appears on the path towards the next floor, placed not only to assist and heal, but also guide. These dungeons basically want you to find the treasure. Pretty much. The only downside is that you have to fight a boss, but honestly it's kind of annoying to face. That's right, I need to be looking for skeletons first again. Oh, he just teleports over, okay. I like how I was just randomly making a guess. This is the first time actually of me seeing one of the forest histories, so I don't know how much they're worth. I never actually found one on my main little save thing. Well, all of that, and I just finally got back here. Oh. No, thank you. Oof. Yeah. Or do I actually even need strong leaves? I don't even think I need that. And then think those sell for 400 if I remember correctly. She gives you a little more. I'm sure I can take out the first boss at least. Alright, so the first boss of the forest dungeon isn't really too terribly difficult. Except when it does that. Okay, this is the part that's not really all that hard, I just missed it. So you just hit it a couple times and then dodge through. Hit it. Dodge through. It's just whenever it starts spewing fruit is whenever I have to dodge a lot. Or just get hit by it, whatever works good, I guess. don't think it's worth me going through to the next one, if I remember correctly. At least not right now. Because the only, like, thing is I had to get through at least all the first little floors in the, first dungeon in order to unlock the or not the emblem and the mirror. Yeah, you get the mirror, and then the next floor after you get the pendant, or the emblem, you already had the pendant. Alright, time to sell stuff. This, I already have selling for 400. This, I believe, sells... I forgot how much this sells for. Shoot. On leaves... Are they happy with 400? Yeah, they were happy with 400. Trying to remember, I don't think that these actually sold for a whole lot, but I'll try 250 to start with. Either way, I'm still making a lot. Like, see, that's the thing about coming back from the forest dungeon. Like, already you got 4,000, another 2,000, another 400 on top of that. And I'm starting to get the materials required for the upgrade all my gear. Alright, so Andre, looking to craft some better gear, Will? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, now I can start getting the fine stuff. Actually, I think it's, yeah, I do have to get to the second area to start getting the, magical wood thing, or not magic wood, or hardwood, or whatever the wood is. I know exactly what the wood is, I just don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I need a lot of it, apparently. So I need 2 for that one, 2 for that one, so I need 6. 6, and all of these cost 44,000. Oh, well, plus an additional 3, so I need 9 in total. I need 1 more of the rutabaga looking thing. Old bulb, or bulb. Yeah. I forget that I have to go through all of these, just so it doesn't be like... Oh, you have new gear. I was gonna say that again anyways, once I start getting the other materials. Do. Now, I could upgrade this sword. Thing is, I don't think it would be any useful, and I mean, I could also upgrade this broom, but you know what? I'm going to be using the broom occasionally. I might as well upgrade it. I just realized it didn't really... Yeah, and it just increases my movement speed as I run around with it. Anyways. Yeah, so like if I use this, I don't run around so much fast. I use this and then I run faster. That's actually pretty cool. I can swap between the two and just run faster. Even while wearing heavy gear. pretty cool. I'll worry about figuring out the price for that in a second. Already a robber. Like, dead immediately. You know what? I'm gonna stand right here just so that I can get to it quickly. Oh, I guess it was worth a little bit more than 250. Figure out the sell price for this. Petals aren't even really worth a whole lot if I remember correctly, but whatever. I'm just trying to remember the price of these, but that's alright. I think we were worth a little bit more than that, but that's alright. Well, it's the first time of me getting the bug, so that's fine. Of course, if another robber shows up, then I got nothing for him to steal. Yeah, 12,000 is kind of the average-ish, depending on how many life fluids I get. Alright. Yeah, how fast I'm running is noticeably different compared to this. Okay. Oh, I forgot to make more potions. That's alright. I'm gonna have to play a little bit more safer anyways. This area is no joke. More patterns and secrets. For those diving so far as the 3rd floor, have you ever felt overburdened, carrying just too much loot, too much treasure, but you don't want to stop, just can't stop? Then I've got something for you. Hidden somewhere on the 3rd floor between where you start and where you end. The end, here being the massive creature at the bottom of the dungeon, meaning the dungeon's end is more than likely your end. But between those two spots, one may notice a sparkle, a glimmer of something just beyond a pit of infinite darkness. If you are brave, I ask that you give it a jump. See what's down there. I swear that, like, usually always get me because I'm, like, very puzzled. Oh, shoot. running away from me. Yes. Oh, it's fine. Okay. I swear. No, red jelly. Alright. Ooh boy, I almost just killed myself. Okay. Dodge. Oh. Oh, well, I guess I have no choice but to use the potions that I didn't really want to use. So that I can survive a little bit. Yeah, I was gonna say, because even if I found the healing spring, I didn't want to use it right away. I just love how the jelly is pulling towards me. Come to me. I don't know how my first attack missed. Oh, these are worth a lot too. No, no, no. Okay, thank God. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's one of these. Yep. Oh, I have to kill this thing first. It's gonna spew out poison all over the place, so it's gonna be so annoying. Alright. Jelly jam thing, leave me alone. Ta-da! Oh, wow. Modified seeds, I don't know exactly how much that sells for, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, not too worried about that. Okay, so, oh, that's not everything I thought it was, but hopefully I don't take a little bit of damage. Oh my god. I do not trust myself. Oh my god. Oh, nice. More of these. Venomous. Just sell that. I don't really care. What is that? Pure acid? Thanks. I don't know why those aren't combined together. that's already 5, which is almost enough that I need. I need 1 more just to, get the whole set of armor. Okay then. That's gonna be rather harsh, to be honest. Just 1 healing potion. And I have to go inside. Okay. Yeah, and I don't think it's really worth me trying to risk going all the way over there. I need to make health potions. I can make 1 of the armor. If I sell stuff, I can make 1 of the armor and still make a potion. And of course he was gonna say that I had new stuff to make the second I got the wood that I needed. I'm pretty sure they stack up to 5 anyways. So those. I think those sell for like $7.50. Oh wow, I don't really need majority of this stuff anymore. To be 100% honest, I really don't need majority of it. I guess I'll just start putting this stuff in this one for now. Sort it. Whatever. Okay. All these jellies and jams. Wait, why do I have iron bars on me? Oh my god. Actually, yeah, I'll sell all the iron bars that I have. Which doesn't really look like a whole lot. Okay, let me sell all these things then. So they only sell for 5, they only sell for 15, but just the amount that I have, I don't think that's really too much of a problem. I think those don't sell for a whole lot. Okay. And these are all my cheap items, so I got my expensive items up here, so that way I can easily catch the thief and whatnot, and all my cheap items down here, so even if the thief does manage to take something, it won't really hurt me too much. And I forgot to hold X. I honestly need to buy the sale table. Or the sale table, so that way I can just put stuff that I don't really feel like trying to sell all of them and figuring out all their prices, so I just put them all in there, and they're not really worth a whole lot anyways to begin with, and it's like makes it cheaper. Ooh, rich guy. I could literally put something up for whatever price and rich guy would just take it. So it's kind of hard to tell how much that actually is worth, because, you know, rich guy took it. Hold on a second. If there is rich guy, I'm gonna sell this for... I'm gonna try this. This is just experimenting. I wanna see if rich guy would actually take that. Oh wow, even rich guy said nah. Okay. That's okay, that's fair. Okay, so even rich people have their limits. Oh, I'm gonna be watching this guy. Hurry up and take it so he doesn't freaking steal it. Thank you. Is that a rich person? That is like the third or fourth rich person that just walked in. Alright, almost got 15,000 for everything that I sold. See, even though they weren't really worth a whole lot, the fact that I sold like 41 and 28, like, yeah, they get... I mean, you can get a whole lot if you have a lot of them, but it's honestly not really worth a whole lot to do. Alright, so I want to get the chest piece first. Obviously, because it gives me 50 extra health, whereas this only gives me 25, and this only gives me 25, so yeah. I have enough to get 2 of the armor pieces, but I only have enough money to get 1, so this armor it is. Yes. Remove from wish list, add that to the wish list, and yeah, that's auto equip. So now I have a little green necktie. Oh yeah. So all these bottom items, since I got the material, that needs pure acid, but that's just to get all the elemental stuff I don't really care about. Yeah, honestly could just buy this just to have it, and then buy this one upgrade just to have it. Then it goes from 75 to 60, and then from 60 to 50, but the 50, that's gonna take a little bit. I would have to really save just to get it so that everything's basically, half off, so, like, even if I were to put the books in it, I would get half of what they're actually worth. But, I mean, even half of what a lot of them are worth is still a lot of money. So that way I don't really have to worry, like, I'm only going to get half of what they're actually worth, but I'm still going to be getting a lot of money in general, especially if I just keep putting items in the, you know, especially if I just keep putting them in there. Like, items that I know are worth a lot, I'll put up for sale, or not up for sale, but just in the, or sell them for their actual price, but then, like, majority of items that I just get, I'll just put them in the sale box. Another thing I kind of need to work on getting is this, so that way I can get more tips, which gives me extra money, which is a lot. Getting this isn't really all too helpful. I mean, it does add a merchant, or it adds a quest where people would ask for certain items, and majority of the time it's like you have 3 days to get me like 10 iron bars or something like that. And it does give you a lot of money, but so I mean it is a good investment to have. One of the ones that I really want to get is that one, or yeah, you get a shop assistant, which is really nice. So that way you could just focus on, if somebody were to try to steal something, you have a shop assistant that would like automatically sell stuff for you, which is really nice. That way you could just worry about, like, if somebody grabs an item, you could just immediately put something down after somebody grabs an item. And then also, like, if there was a thief to go in, you could just immediately just knock out the thief and whatnot, and do all that. So really nice to have. Really nice to have. He's worth 20,000. Did I get him yet? No. I haven't even gotten the retailer yet. Yeah. He's not necessarily terrible. He makes it to where you can buy, like, certain items from, like, the dungeons, so that way I don't have to worry about going through the dungeon myself. But, you know, and of course he's like, oh, I sell my stuff a little bit cheaper, you know, whatever, and, or it's either cheaper or a little bit more expensive. No, yeah, just to, like, for prices or whatever. So, yeah. That's all that. I'm gonna go through the floor one more time. Yeah. One more time. Oh, gosh dang it. Alright. Ooh. It's one of the doors to go to the iced out room equipped. No. Did it drop? Oh, thank God, I actually got it. Okay. Now, these enemies are kind of annoying, but honestly worth it. Oh God. Yes, this is the third area, or third dungeon, or one of the floors to the third dungeon. It's always gonna be this floor. I should also add that I'm going to see. And I forgot to get potions again. Give me some exclusive third dungeon items. It's always good to have. Ooh, wait. I just noticed the sparkle. That's kind of interesting. Also got 2 more of these, which is perfect. I believe I need like 1 more and then I can have enough. This is also extremely weird. I don't understand. Hey, that's something I honestly need to keep my eye open for, is like, if it were to, like, if this area were to have like a sparkle on the floor, I have to keep my eye open for it. I did not mean to fall through that time. Oh god, I'm about to die. Why is this? Whatever. Actually, since I kind of got what I needed anyways, and I'm about to die, and I forgot to get potions again, because I'm a genius. Andre is gonna say, oh, you can make some items from the 3rd area, because you have some items. Yep. But yeah, it's not ones that I kind of wanted to get, but I mean, yeah, no, I already had this one, because yeah, the only way for me to get the items for what I'm trying to get is I actually have to be in that dungeon floor area. So, okay, so now helmet or boots doesn't really matter. Oh, I already have enough for both of those anyways. I just have to get 1 more of those weird wood looking things on the bottom. I just have to get 1 more and then I can have enough for both of those. Alright, so I'm just gonna put stuff in the chest. And I actually need to go and I need to make some. Well, I don't think it would matter if it's in there. No, I need to sell that. Keep those items. Put that in there. That in there. Doesn't really matter. Sell box. Anyways. So just put that up there for now. I'm not gonna sell that immediately. I don't really need to. Running with the broom. Let's make my life a lot easier. Potions. Now, I could make these potions, but they also are worth like a heck of a lot more. Okay, so now that I just made myself a lot of potions, these I'm gonna keep for, I'm gonna kind of somewhat grind those a little bit, so that way, oh, yeah, it was just that. Increases my armor by 20. Honestly, making it to where I have a lot of armor. Alright. I think I'm gonna go for boots next after the chest piece. I'm gonna get the boots. Just because. Okay, so yeah, without the broom, my movement speed is 155, but with the broom, it's 180, which makes it to where I freaking run like scenic. Not really. The retailer actually sets his stuff up here. This is where he actually sets up. Alright. It's almost been an hour, so I'm actually gonna end it off here. Just starting a little bit with the second dungeon, just going through the first little dungeon like several times over, killing just the first boss mostly. So that's mostly all I really did, but you know what, still worth it. Made a lot of money, spend a lot of money. Look at myself in the mirror. Anyways, so yeah, I did a whole lot. I'm still gonna be doing this every Friday. You know, just because I feel like it. You know, it's one of those games where it's kind of fun to just casually play as it is, and even though I haven't been playing it much on my spare time recently, whatever, it's still fun to just kind of hop on, play at least, at least play it once a week, like every Friday and whatnot, um, compared to, like, me playing all the games I have been playing, playing Dark Souls constantly and everything. It's always fun to just kind of have a game to just hop on at least once every day, to just take a break from everything else and the constant grind of every other game. You know, and just kind of casually play, grind a little bit on this game for a little bit, but at least it's just a different type of game to play too. So it's always good. Either way, I'm gonna be doing this again next Friday. And of course, I'm gonna be doing like Dark Souls live streams, whatnot, randomly, just to randomly do those. And that's about all I have left to say. So I'll see you guys next time I do a live stream, I guess. Alright, peace out.